Yeah, you drive it first. I don't want to. No, what are the chances? I straight piped it.
Do all this
sounds
work.
great. Sounds like a racing mower. Nowhere near a mud mower. And I get like 15, 20 feet, and it just shuts off. And welcome to the Baxter Boys Podcast, late night talk show. It's been I want to say 3 months since our last one. This was supposed to be monthly. No, me and Mason said bi-monthly. I don't know. I'd have to look back on the footage on the last one.
I think it's been about 3 months.
It's probably been about 3. Yeah.
3, yeah.
We have Trace back.
What up?
Trace, how do you feel about being back here?
Man, it feels good. Just been working. Jordan's been putting me to work a little bit. It actually feels really good to be back. It feels good for all the drama to be gone. And
talk about the last week, how it's been, how training.
Oh Lord. Last week, Jordan's been training me to video and stuff like that.
Hold on one second. He's actually doing really good. Like, he's surprising me. He's almost as good as both me and Mason combined, which is crazy. But it's good because the amount of potential I see in this dude, I wish I had.
Well, you gotta think also, I've been videoing since I was 9.
Well, yeah.
Like cars and stuff like that too.
Right.
So
I don't like talking about it because it's half embarrassing, half not. Me and John, we always wanted to be YouTubers, especially me. Like, not for a career, but like more as a hobby. But I always loved the idea of it. There were so many people that I had watched back then, and we'd sit there, we didn't have cameras, but we'd pretend. We'd do challenges and whatnot, and like pretend that we were doing YouTube videos. And for me personally, I feel like that helped. And then when I was in Cross Trail, I was doing a lot of those interviews and whatnot that I had to do for them, testimonies, all that. So I had to costume in front of the camera and that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I know I already had somewhat prior experience. I look like a child doing that kind of experience. But all the other stuff is.
yeah.
And so that's why I'm glad, I'm watching you and how much you're growing and how well you're doing with it.
Right.
And then Mason's talking. He's already going to be great. He just needs to get into the chemistry, which he is.
Yeah.
He's doing real good. And when he gets back, he's been gone for about a month, by the way. When he gets back, I'm really excited and super stoked for how well he's going to do because then we get to watch both you and his potential and be able to edit that and incorporate that and make amazing videos.
Yeah.
Hopefully, reach a little bit higher in our subscriber count and whatnot. Start getting really far with the videos up there. Starting to make some stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, go ahead, continue.
Well, let's talk about your good news. You got something back about 2 weeks ago now, I think.
2.5.
2.5 weeks ago, I pulled in the driveway, and what did I see, Jordan?
This dude pulls in the driveway, and he sees me grinning from ear to ear with a black truck that I know y'all know darn well, sideways, going down the gravel road. Sideways, coming at him. Oh,
it scared me a little bit.
I wish it was recorded.
I
think it was the same. No, it was the day after we started recording again. Because I was starting to get restless with how we were kind of slacking. We were a month behind. But it's back. It's great. It's going to start. I think it already. No, it has not. But it's going to. It's going to start appearing in videos. I have one that I have edited. It just needs to be fine-tuned and put out there. And it will start appearing in videos because it's my main source of transportation. The Ford that has not showed up on the channel yet, it went down before I could record it and use it in videos. And that would have been a good truck because then I could haul the dirt bike and the racing mower.
They don't know about that.
They don't know about the racing mower. They know it's a mud mower.
Yeah.
They know it's a mud mower. Well, by the time this is released, they'll probably know it's a racing mower. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I just take it how it is. I was supposed to release another video and finish editing and adding another segment to that, but then we have so many videos where we recorded so much footage for it. We had to have them released as their own video.
We've got to start doing parts, like
we
part
do.
1, 2, 3.
And we do. We're doing that with the mud mower,
yeah.
Which was released today. Today's Monday, it's release day. So you already know a bunch of crazy stuff is going to happen in our recording even after this podcast. And the mud mower, just the first video, I had to cut it down to one video and then just cut it off because it was getting to be so long. And I know most of y'all don't like our long videos. you can say whatever you want. I'm looking at the statistics. Most of y'all don't like the long videos, so I try to keep it within like a 10, 15-minute range or somewhere in that. Unless I have a bunch of people tell me, oh yeah, you should make longer videos like C-Boys. Okay, I will. I'll actually like put in effort. I'll have 2 10-minute segments in one video, or I'll do one whole video that way I don't have to do a part 1 or a part 2.
Yeah.
For the cow hood, which is right here by the way, it's been finished. I'm sure y'all probably watched the video. This had to be put in like 3 different parts because me and Mason's time schedules and whatnot. We had to do that, but if people wanted longer videos, then I could just slap it in one 25, 30-ish minute video, I want to say, and it would have been done. I wouldn't have had to do parts. But then again, I also feel like people would like parts better because then it's almost like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's like
if it's a really good video.
Yeah,
like let's say something. Let's
know?
say we have like actual good content coming in. We're not struggling. Like we're still working with camera shyness, and we're still kind of struggling. And something like actually insane happens. I'm like, ooh, this would be a great cliffhanger. And just cut it off right there. Like it's like a cinematic masterpiece. And I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next week? And then a week, and then you get the news that I have to wait a week for it to be posted.
And then they come back.
Yeah, and then they'll come back and
Right.
whatnot.
You come back, like, you show your friends. It's kind of like C-Boys, they do different
But see,
parts,
there's
stuff
only
like
so
that.
much you can do with that.
Yeah.
When you're starting out, by the way, we're at 98 subs as of yesterday. I got a notification for one more. So we're getting up there. We're
getting
2
up
away
there.
from 100, which is a crazy stat in my book at least.
Yeah.
I've had this specific account for 2 years. And it's gone under 2 different names, 3 different names. And so that's a crazy stat in my opinion. For 3-4 months of all of us recording, we've lost people, we've gained people, we've lost Tracer and gotten back and whatnot. But
They couldn't live without me.
it's still a crazy stat to think about that we've only done a few months of recording and getting into this stuff and then just now starting to get actually comfortable with it. I don't know if you can tell through the videos, or maybe you can actually see it slowly progressing, and you're going to see it trace the most because we just did 1 week of just everyday filming, probably like 10 hours of footage that still needs to be edited and put in videos and whatnot. And it may not seem like 10 hours because a lot of it is time lapses because of so much that was happening. We couldn't just sit there and record it because then you'd have an hour-long video.
Yeah.
And 3 parts of an hour-long video.
I wouldn't sit through a whole hour-long video. I couldn't. I've got better things to do.
Yeah, my attention span's barely a half hour.
It's the ADHD that's in us. It's like, man, I can't sit down. Like, I can move around, stuff like that.
And you'll
watch
see it in
but
those time lapses. We're moving everywhere,
Yeah.
and then there's times where I have to cut down the time lapse because while we were in the time lapse, we would forget we're recording and we're going off and helping someone else while we're supposed to be sitting there working.
Yeah.
There's a video that I haven't recorded, that I haven't released yet. That's Will's truck that I was working on, and there's a time where for literally 10 whole seconds I'm just gone from the time lapse because I was out helping someone.
Felt more like 5-10 minutes though with us.
Yeah,
But the
easy.
time lapse is like 30.
Yeah, and I'm not just
Second.
gonna, and for like time frame sake and whatnot, I'm not just gonna sit there and just leave that 10 seconds of nowhere in the frame because that kind of defeats the purpose. And so that's 10 seconds that I can use for another clip of the video or part of the montage or something. But I don't know, big plans.
Yeah.
We're moving. Let's see. I completely forgot what's going on. You go ahead.
So we're also building, like Jordan said, a mud mower, but we've also thought it was a good idea since we do county fairs where we're at, and they do racing mowers. My old job actually, Greg's Farm Service, we sponsor the races, so like basically we get in for free. Like anybody that wants to come gets in for free, just right there. And it's actually really nice. So every year, for the past 2 years, I've actually, and Mason has been there too, we go to the mower races, and Mason actually races mowers, which is actually pretty cool to see Mason race them. He's in stock class, but still, like, it's a good start. Most of the people take it, like, really serious. It's like their NASCAR, basically.
It's the NASCAR of Arkansas.
Yeah, it's literally NASCAR of Arkansas.
That and stock car races.
Yeah, Lord.
But I feel like stock car races is more universal.
I used to do stock cars.
My dad did.
Yep.
It's
a lot of money to put in them.
Oh. Me and Trent were gonna do it. His grandfather has the means to do it at the shop. It's not open.
I've got the car.
But we got both cars.
Oh no, I've got a built car ready for it.
We have Novas. We have literal V8 engines that we can put performance parts on that we already have. We have several cams just sitting there brand new in boxes. And this is all stuff that we found when we were cleaning out the shop. And I'm gonna like minimize what I'm saying because this is where I work. I don't want to say too much because that's in the privacy sake. But we have more than enough to make multiple stock cars and possibly go into drag racing. Like I'm not just talking Novas. A Nova you wouldn't really see in a stock car.
No, you'd see more in drag races.
Yeah, you'd see it more in drag races, but we don't just have Novas. We have Novas, we have Monte Carlos, we have Corvettes, like old style. Like perfect.
Yeah, you wouldn't see those type of cars usually.
Back in the days, I could see kind of doing a stock car.
They do still do like old timey car races. We don't do them in Arkansas, but
but also keep in mind it's the safety regulations.
Mm-hmm.
That's
why there's a lot of safety regulations.
For a lot of welding.
It's a lot of videoing too. But yeah, we're building a racing mower. It'll be fun, I think. We're gonna usually you can just do a pulley swap and lower it a little bit. We actually don't know if we're gonna lower it yet. We might just leave it stock height, stuff like that.
That's news to me. I thought we were
if you want to weld it and lower it,
I'm literally looking at the front end right now. Yeah. I need to do this because that's cast iron and that the right side somehow bent that cast iron.
Well, we might as well just lower it then.
We might as well. Yeah, because that's steering wheel. No, I just now noticed. I love how I'm noticing it on here. It's the steering rods. They're bent. That side's bent more. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's bent more. I love how I'm noticing this right on the podcast.
On podcast. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have to fix that too.
Yeah.
Great. More money in the parts. At least we're not spending money though.
It's like a shared ownership. My brother owns the mower, but we're doing all the work on it. He gets to watch it take shape.
Butterfly mower.
We have a random car pulling up right now. Please hold.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
One of the contractors.
Another
house.
Where were we? The mower.
Yes, the mower.
So yeah, I think we'll lower it. Right now it's sitting on jack stand. It's kind of like you did. 1.5-inch lid.
Don't worry, I'll start editing the rest of the videos that he sent me that he took. It's probably sometime today. No, I will.
But yeah, we'll make the race mower. Just basically keep it stock, and then I think we're all gonna get. I think John has said that we're all gonna get a chance to race it. I'll probably honestly end up driving it first unless Mason's back. Then we'll make him.
Yeah, you drive it first. I don't want to do. I don't need to do this.
We don't need it blowing up again, Jordan. Let's explain that.
No, what are the chances? I straight piped it.
Do all this
sounds
work.
Great. Sounds like a racing mower. Nowhere near a mud mower. And
gets 10 feet or 25 feet.
I get 10, 15, maybe 25. I get about 25 feet, and I might put a clip in here. Like I might add a clip of it because it's actually kind of funny. If y'all didn't notice it in the video that got dropped Wednesday, got dropped today.
Yeah, it's Monday.
If y'all haven't watched it, I get like 15, 20 feet, and it just shuts off, just randomly. We couldn't figure out what it was. We're still not 100% sure. At least not me personally. But then again, I was also going around focusing on other stuff while we were working on the mower. But as far as I know, it's 2 different springs that went because of all the heat. Because Jonathan, my brother, he would constantly run it full throttle. He literally had it, as we call it now, Johnny rigged. It's the new level of jerry rig. He had it Johnny rigged so bad that I don't even know how it's still made. Like, you could look at the exhaust pipes right now, and I don't think we showed it on video, but you could look at the exhaust pipes right now, and it's literally heat treated. After the elbow, and then just on the regular pipe, it's heat treated because of how much heat is going on in that motor. So if it didn't blow up, I'm extremely surprised. Because
If it did blow up, I don't think we'll be in mower races this year. Because I ain't buying a new motor for it.
No, it's literally sitting on a tire.
It's a good spot. Top away. But yep, we've got it taken apart, almost down to bare frame. And then me and a buddy of mine are gonna go wash the frame while Jordan figures out the motor. And
don't volunteer me. No.
no, Jordan is the welder, so he's gonna be lowering it.
I'm the welder and the fabricator.
The fabricator, yes.
Well, no, I was the mechanic on Will's truck, so I am a mechanic. I'm not smaller than a mechanic.
I know a couple people, I just don't like them.
Yeah, I know one.
Yeah, I know one. I know 3 actually.
I know one though, probably the cheapest out of it.
He'll make it explode on purpose. I don't know. But anyways, man, what else we got going on? We're getting the dirt bike fixed. We got a tube for it.
We got a tube for the bike. We're going to replace some parts on the bike.
Too lazy to put it in.
Also, going back to the other podcast, I think I talked about getting a 125 dirt bike. That's looking really promising. Also, for me at least, classes are going to start soon. Literally next week, my classes start. So my schedule personally is going to be a lot worse. I don't know how Tracy's is going to look. We'll probably talk about it after this. And so you're probably going to be seeing Tracy a lot more than you is seeing Tracy specifically. I'm just editing because I'm the editor. Because I'll just edit it and then just post it straight off my phone because it has to be getting a good quality. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think we are closing in this year to sign up for classes.
We're closing in at about 3 minutes till 20. So about 2 minutes more than last podcast. I try to keep it 10-15 minutes because of y'all's attention span are like me and Tracy's. But that'll be it for this podcast. I appreciate y'all listening, watching. I promise you in the future these will probably start getting a little bit better. I want to start doing like challenges within the podcast, like the ones that actual viral podcast streamer people do with podcasts. Guest to this, guest to that, all that. Do like a what's it called? I want to say it's a mosh pit, but it's not a mosh pit. But it's you have to make the other person laugh, and laugh when you go on this day, and that person has to make them laugh, and like people still probably get everyone that's involved. Like Mason gets here, we'll probably do it. Mason, Trenton,
Oh, we're all dying.
Trenton, Marissa. I love Marissa. Me, you, Trenton, Marissa, Mason. It's 5 people right there. I wonder if Will would want to.
Oh yeah, that's my thing.
Will would probably want to. I think that's it until we add something. Unless we have anything. But yeah, that's 2 minutes from 20. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, me and Mason originally agreed that this was supposed to be either a bi-monthly or a monthly thing. It's been 3 months. So it's my fault. Sometimes I just can't find time to do this because me and Trace I'm working all the time or we're focusing on stuff like the mower and all the other projects that we have. Sometimes I just want to sit down and actually in-depth give y'all what's going on, what we're planning, all that. So y'all can actually look back in the future if we do end up taking off and see all the plans and how everything slowly progresses.
Like we disappear for like a couple of months, like
just that too.
Then when we what's been happening and stuff like that.
Like when we disappeared for a month, it was because Mason left to go to college, like he had warned in the last podcast, and then I got really busy with work and then other things going on in my personal life. So it's just basically this podcast is kind of like a safeguard for that. But yeah, actual goodbye this time. Thank you all for watching. See y'all soon. Enjoy the video that just dropped. Take care.